Alright, it is Friday, October 15th. It's somewhere around 4:45, quarter to 5 o'clock. And I got home to a combine roaring across the field, so we're gonna go hop in the Versatile and run grain cart for a little bit. I don't know how long we're gonna go because Dad's gotta go to bed or take a nap at least around 7 so he can wake up again around 8:30 and leave for work. So looks like Versatile's got a full load on it. So let's pitter patter. This corn is going down to Michael's farm and he's putting it in his bin. So get over by the fence here and we'll show the combine running. So I don't know how well you guys can see right now, but he's unloading on the go. I don't know who's running that tractor, but tractor and gravity wagon. Gravity box, sorry. I don't know why, but I always call them wagons. I always used to call them gravity boxes, but the past few years I've only called them box or wagons instead of boxes, but in reality it don't really matter, same thing. So you can see the combine running there, doing a little bit of unloading on the go action there. So yeah, we will pitter patter. Never mind. Oh, as I trip over corn stalk, here comes Dad and Leo. So I suppose I get to fill them up now. Alright, so we're up in the field here right next to the farm. This is actually one of Michael's fields. So this isn't our field, but butts right up to the farm there. So it's chore time down there. Nobody's done chores yet. You can see there's a crowd chopper there that will be next year's project. See the cattle down there by the barn. I got my first load dumped on me, got 15,300 pounds. Michael's down there, combining away. So we'll unload to go. We will unload on the go again when he gets back up here. So, yep, we'll see how well this goes. But dirty windows, you guys can't see much. There you go. Yeah, this hill up here you can see quite a ways, especially up top there. That's a pretty big hill too. A little bit sandier too, as you can tell by the corn. You can't really see the corn, it's a dirty window, but corn varies up there. But you see a good ways around here. So yeah, getting something done at least before. I don't know what the forecast is for this weekend, so I can't say we're getting stuff done before the rain, but then again, you're racing the rain all harvest long, so yep, we'll keep on going, I guess. Alright, we better turn our radio down, I guess. We're unloading on the go. Second load, we got about 22,000 pounds on right now. This cart holds about 30-some thousand. You can fit about 2.5 dumps on here from the combine, maybe. I don't remember if we've gotten 3, about 2.5, maybe 2 3/4, but we really get her heaped up there. So we're unloading at, I don't think a miles per hour is right, but it's saying like 2. We're going faster than that. So, giving her hell. Combine's doing good over there. Of course, it's a New Holland. New Hollands always seem to make good combines. Twin rotors and whatnot. I can slow down a bit. So everything must be working good. I don't know, I just got home a little bit ago. And he is not empty yet. Thought he's empty there for a second, but this corn's doing fairly decent from my perspective. I mean, for the kind of ground this is, and the year it was anyway. It's kind of sandier ground in ways. Might go all the way to the end at this point. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Time to get out of here. And basically I just go up to the end of the field there and I sit there until he's full again. then I'll do what I just did. So, yeah. Alright, so we're back here at the farm. As you can hear, the bin's being filled up. I walked through here once already. I'm trying to find the four-wheeler because I don't know where Dad parked it. And I must have walked by it at some point in time. A bit dark back here. I don't know where it is, so I'll go show you the process of what's going on back there once I find the four-wheeler. So right now, grain cart's unloading to the gravity box. Gravity box is unloading to another gravity box. And over here on the other side of the gravity box, we got a round screen that's just going round and round. I'm gonna turn you guys off and turn the light and flash on. Alright, there we go. Mind the bees wings flying everywhere, but that's the screen right there. It's going round and round and basically cleans the grain. It was filling up a little, there was a little too much corn running through it before. Don't look at that. And then it goes up the big auger into the bin. Alright, so it's about 1:10 now. It's the next day. Dad let the green chuck there warm up for a bit. We're taking that over to the neighbor Jim's. He's got to finish up his beans. And I don't know if you can hear right now, but the bin's filling up right now. Michael's working on that. Michael and John. He's not running a grain cart right now, so he don't need me, I don't think. Dad's just running the truck over there, then I gotta bring him back. He's gonna keep hauling corn for Michael. I'm up at home trying to get the auger and everything else ready to put corn in our bin for tomorrow. Hopefully it's dry enough we can do that. I took a moisture tester out there and it's anywhere between 19 to 27%, which I think is very inaccurate. Because that stuff should be way drier than that, but John's unloading as we talk. So we'll follow Dad and bring him back and we'll get back to work. Alright, Jim just dumped on the truck. Dad's got to move because there's another field back over there that he's got to go to. So dust and smoke flying everywhere from the old JD. Get a little bit of video of him combining and then we'll go pick up Dad. He's wearing a mask in there and I can guarantee you it's not because of COVID. I can guarantee you he's wearing it because of all the dust. The dust gets to him and at his old age it's hard for him. All that dust. There's a lot of dust. So, yeah, he's giving her hell. I think this is his last year farming this, and then Michael's gonna start farming it. Now, technically, he doesn't rent this. He's hired to basically farm the land. The guy that owns it hires him to farm it for him. So, it's kind of odd, but it is what it is. So, we'll go pick up Dad now. Alright, so we're back again. It's what's the date today? I think it's the 17th of October today, Sunday. And I got the 2+2 hooked up to the Landau 1500 deep ripper. So only a 3-shanker. I hooked this up last night and I used it last night for about an hour and a half or so. Been hitting some heavily compacted spots. Basically in the field of what we were chopping in. You know, just going over whatever we ran over with. Chop boxes or whatever. So it's been working pretty good. I'm letting the tractor warm up because it's about 35 degrees right now, maybe a little warmer than that, but yeah. So far this thing's been working pretty good. It's been doing its job. It's only a 3-shank. Last year, if you guys remember, we used a 5-shank on the Versatile, but Versatile's doing grain cart duty right now and have a little bit of free time, so I figured 2+2 needs a workout. Go run the deep ripper, which this is the first time I've seen the 3-point used on this tractor in my life. So yeah, so obviously the turnbuckle on the top there, the top link is a bit seized up, but I got to go enough to where I need it. It probably could be tilted down a little bit more, but it does what it needs to do. So let the tractor warm up a little bit here and we'll head to the field. Alright, so we're out here deep ripping. I've been going for probably about, I don't know, 15-20 fields up here. And it does a crappy job. It doesn't go in all the way, and then it doesn't leave a nice finish like it is here. Looks like you ran a chisel plow over it. Here, you know, it's just basically lifting the ground up and sending it back down. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's kind of like a wave back there. It lifts the ground up, I don't know, a good 4 or 5 inches, and then sets it back down. Maybe not quite that much. More like 2 or 3 inches, but it lifts it up and sets it back down. So, I've been pulling up a few rocks, which is to be expected. This is a rocky area down here, but this little area here, this is a little valley. It's compacted pretty hard. I don't know why, but when they built that bridge up there, they took dirt from down here and took it up there, obviously, to build the bridge. And we're hitting some rocks. Actually, this might just be a heavily compacted area here too, because it's not in the ground fully. We're gonna turn around here real quick. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so there's the headlands back there. You can see it looks like I ran the chisel plow over it, which I did not. But it's just so heavily compacted that it's hard to get this thing to go on the ground. But I could probably change the angle of the thing and it might go in better. I don't know, but it's kind of my top link seized up too much. I don't feel like messing with it. If I gotta go over it twice, I gotta go over it twice. It is what it is. I had to go over it twice last year with the Versatile. So I'll just go over it again. We're done. So you can kind of see where the little hill is there. Just basically gonna work up to that hill, and that's as far as I'm going. I'm not going the whole length of the field at all, because the whole field ain't compacted. I did a few spots like up the hill there where we ran chop boxes through and whatnot. So yeah, keep on going, I guess. Dad's going down to Michael's. They're gonna go run corn over at a farm that Michael rents. And then once I'm done here, I'll probably be going over